Hi, Mark. Here it is Tuesday, August the 12th, 9:23 a.m. Eastern, 12:23 GMT. US session underway in just a couple minutes, and Wall Street will be open. Let's have a look how the US dollar is performing at this stage. US dollar index I've got up. I've got the daily chart, and you can see pretty much where it closed yesterday has pushed lower, making its way back and fighting back right now. I've got support at 98. I've got resistance 98.49. Let's just zoom in on that hourly. There's a big sell-off in the US dollar index that was following CPA data released a little while ago, about an hour ago. US dollar is fighting back. As you can see, buyers will be looking back up at this 98.49. Sellers looking down below 98. Let's have a look and see how the major pairs are looking. There I have the Euro US, small green candlestick, so that's a little bit of the US dollar weakness. Has tried lower at 115.98, just below the $1.16 level, and resistance at 116.53. On the hourly chart, there you can see that was dollar weakness following the CPI data, but now euro being sold, US dollar fighting back. That's a red candlestick. Sellers of euro, buyers of US dollar strength will be looking down here at the 116 level. Buying euro, selling US dollar, we'll be looking at the 116.53 resistance. I'm going to put up the pound against the US. There you see a green candlestick, buying pound, selling US, pound strength, resistance at 135.10, and I've got support at 134.17. There's the hourly. There you can see the strong push higher by the pound, and came back down from that resistance level at 135.09, came all the way down, and now selling pound, buying US. That's the red candlestick sitting at $1.3471. Sellers of pound, buyers of US will be looking down here at the 134.17 support area. US dollar yen. Let's have a look at the daily. And there you see the third consecutive day of dollar strength, higher highs, higher lows, supported 147.84 and resistance 148.52. On the hourly, there you can see the US dollar being sold off following the CPI data release, but US dollar fighting right back and looking up at the 148.52 resistance for now. And the fourth of the majors, we're going to look at US dollar Canadian, starting on the daily. And there you see US dollar strength, fourth consecutive day of that. I've got support at 137.64, and I've got resistance at $1.3806. That's buying US dollar, selling Canadian. Let's zoom in on the hourly. There you can see, as you've seen on all four of the majors, that following the CPI data, weak US dollar was sold off, but certainly fighting its way back in all the four currencies right now. Buyers will be looking up at the $1.38 level, a 138.06 being resistance. Sellers looking down at the 137.64. US dollar fighting its way back after following the CPI data release at 8:30 Eastern. Good trading. Keep that discipline. We have resistance and support levels to work with. I'll see you at the end of the day session. Good trading.